From Clover Park in Port St. Lucie, Florida, it's the New York Mets against the Houston Astros. Spring training on SNY is presented by Citi. Alex Bregman is making his spring debut today. He's been held back by a hamstring problem. Yordan Alvarez made his debut just a couple of days ago.
I'm sure Met fans at home are excited to see Jacob here making his television debut. Expend too many bullets in spring training. There's a slider.
And there's strike three to Jose Siri. One batter, one strikeout for DeGrom. Two batters, two strikeouts for DeGrom. Bregman gets a piece of this one and flies it toward Brandon Nimmo. So not three strikeouts in the first for Jacob DeGrom. He'll have to settle for two in a 1-2-3 inning. Dominic Smith in the 3-hole today with Pete Alonso behind him. Conforto's hitting fifth. We see Kevin Pillar in right field instead of Conforto, who is the DH today.
Only 7 2/3 innings. It's really was a hindrance to a lot of players trying to get up to the big leagues. And
curveball's in there. Strike three called to Nimmo. There's ball four to Francisco Lindor. Dominic Smith floats one toward left center. Michael Brantley trots over to make the catch. Well, there's two outs. Even Reggie have been following the Astros around this spring. Alonso goes the other way. We've seen him do a lot of that this spring, and it falls in, getting by Souza and going to the wall. Lindor will be held at third. Alonso has a double, and the Mets with two in scoring position here in the first. Goes the other way here, but it hangs for Brantley to retire the side. Mets threaten but don't score. They leave two. After one, it's 0-0. There's strike three. It was the back foot slider to wipe out Castro.
how many bad pitches that he made mistakes. Oh boy.
Say goodnight to Steven Souza. That's strikeout number 4 for Jacob DeGrom. 2 perfect innings under his belt today. He strikes out here. Kind of chased a little bit on a breaking ball that was up and away from Solomon, who has his second strikeout. J.D. Davis couldn't catch up to a couple of fastballs up in the zone, and Solomon has back-to-back strikeouts here in the second.
Dominant eye has more direct vision to the pitcher.
Good inning for Peter Solomon. He strikes out the side.
Circle, I should say the Mets side. That's where our microphone. There's microphones on both sides, so we can hear that. There it is.
This is Jeremy Pena with a high drive to left. Dominic Smith back near the wall, and Smith reaching up. The ball goes off his glove and over the fence for a home run.
Well, Dom ran out of room, and that is probably a little wind blown right there, with the wind blowing out to left field. High fly ball carried out. And there breaks your scoreless streak. Running around the base and saying, I hit a home run off Jim Palmer.
Well, back to the regular programming for Jacob DeGrom. He strikes out Freudis Nova.
That's right. Don't touch that dial.
We'll save our St. Patrick's Day conversation for tomorrow, Keith. Jacob DeGrom has 6 strikeouts, but he did give up a home run here in the top of the third to Jeremy Pena. Yeah, they're getting better, but still not quite where the rest of it is. Ball 4 to Pillar. It's a leadoff walk.
They took the helm when they fired Vern Rapp.
Lindor up the middle. That's a base hit. Kevin Pillar advances to second. Francisco Lindor has been on base twice today. High drive to right center off the bat of Dom. Siri's going back for it. He's at the wall, and it's gone. A home run for Dominic Smith. He shook off that first pitch pretty well. He cranks a 3-run homer on the second. And the Mets have the lead. It's 3-1. Ball 4 to Alonso, a breaking ball that just stayed up. Just keeping it current. Into the air to deep right. Souza had to go back pretty far for this one. It still has room to retire Conforto. This is Pena picking up the slow roller, retiring McNeil to end the inning. But Dominic Smith gives the Mets the lead with a 3-run homer to put them up 3-1. Brantley goes the other way. Davis with a diving stop. Gets up from his knee, but has no play to first. Brantley able to leg that out. Davis got a little bit twisted up after that dive.
That's a nice ballpark to hit into. That ball's hit pretty good.
Into the gap in right center. Nimmo gives it a chase up near the wall. Nimmo makes the catch. Brantley heads back to first, but Brandon Nimmo showing a chance to go back on a ball in the gap in right center up against the wall. Takes extra bases away from Bregman.
DeGrom's right shoulder, I should say.
Alvarez hits it hard. Pilar comes in. He slides to make the catch. The Mets outfield defense looking good here in the top of the fourth.
Their chest.
Castro pops it up. DeGrom gets called out of the way. It's Francisco Lindor to retire the side. That's ripped. Rodriguez got a glove on it. Has time to get the out. Nivaldo Rodriguez lucky that that line drive hit all leather. It's kind of a defensive first catcher. Goes the other way here to loop a base hit to right. Pilar strikes out against Rodriguez. 2 down. This is in the air for Siri. Has some room to spare just before the warning track to retire Nimmo and in the inning.
Yes, he sat down on his legs, that's for sure. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4 to Pena, so that's back-to-back walks for Familia, something we've
Roger McDowell loved it.
Open hole on the right side of the infield as Nova gets a base hit. Jones will be held at third. Bases loaded for the Astros. Broken bat pop-up. McNeil makes the catch. Infield fly rule was put into effect. So 2 outs. Big out there for Familia. Popped him up. Shallow left center for Brandon Nimmo. Jarius Familia walked 2, gave up a base hit to load the bases, but he gets out of it. A scoreless 5th for Familia.
There's his 2018 numbers in the minors. Third and first base will be more in play.
This one routine for Jose Siri, the center fielder, to retire Lindor.
I mean, people have been running.
Alonso hammers one toward the left field corner. That ball is deep, and it's gone. A home run for Pete Alonso. He continues to crush the baseball this spring. A double and a homer today as the Mets now lead 4-1. Hard on the ground into the shift. Still going to be a tough play, and now no play for Freudis Nova after he mishandled that grounder off the bat of Conforto. Should be a base hit. Line drive and right to the center fielder. Up to get it. Jose Siri made that more acrobatic than need be.
Had the, what, 2 years ago, the Achilles injury. And Bregman choking up.
Pops this one up. Albert Almora is the new left fielder for the Mets. He gives way to Nimmo, and there's 1 out.
Yeah, but you can still get a foul tip.
It's a line drive base hit for Castro. Yeah, of course, catchers can still get hurt.
Catchers always get beat up. You know that.
They're not taking the railroading at home plate like they used to.
How he handled. Oh, hit by pitch there. How he handled his pitching staff of the 50s.
Shallow center. Nimmo's got a long way to run coming in, and he gives way to McNeil, who drops the ball. 1 run scores. Around third, McCormick heads home. No relay from Lindor. So 2 runs come in, and we talked about it earlier. Nimmo playing very deep in center field, and maybe some of those bloop shots falling in. That one does for Taylor Jones, and it cost the Mets 2 runs. Good curveball there. Strikes out Kessinger looking. This side retired. Houston, though, with a couple of runs on a bloop base hit. Mets lead shrinks to 1.
Oh, she has had it with him.
She's winning this battle, I would say, so far. Ball 4 to Davis. Leadoff walk. Another chance for Leone, this time a late break, but he's there to make the catch. Hit hard to first, knocked down by Ducote. He'll have no play, and look at the runner going from first to third. The ball dropped at third base, and he's going to run right home. How about that base running as J.D. Davis comes all the way from first to score on an infield hit. Extremely aggressive base running going from first to home on Nimmo's infield single. Lindor hammers one way back to right. Francisco Lindor has his first home run in a Mets uniform. And the Mets have opened up a 7-3 lead.
Well, there's his 19 minor league numbers.
Goes the other way, deep toward the right field corner. McCormick on the run, makes the running catch. Good play by Chas McCormick. Take a hit away from Almora.
There's Mays. Numbers with the Twinkies last year. That's the Twins, folks.
The ball's supposed to be different.
We'll find out.
Strike three call, 97 on the black from Trevor May. Strikes out the first batter he faces today. Picks. Swings and misses here. May blows him away with the fastball. Leone looked overmatched by Trevor May there. Swing and a miss, strike three. Trevor May ends up with 3 strikeouts in a fairly long half inning.
With rubber cleats, and they melted. Pete continues to use the opposite field. Well done.
Malik Smith is running. Double clutch by the catcher Manea, and it's a stolen base for Malik Smith. McNeil drops this one toward the right field corner. That's a base hit. It scores Malik Smith. Jeff McNeil headed for second. An RBI double gives the Mets an 8-3 lead.
Stop during the season. And it'll probably be a very nice strike right there. It'll probably be
Can pops it up. Should be easy for Pedro Leone. The center fielder puts it away to retire McCann. Inning over. Mets got another run. McNeil with an RBI double to make it 8-3. So Jake Myers at the plate facing Miguel Castro.
last year and pitched out of him.
Strike three called. 98 on the inside corner from Miguel Castro to strike out Myers.
Our strike three. Big, strong inning.
1-2-3.
Strong.
Had a couple strikeouts. Ran into Luis Guillorme.
Well, it reminds me of a fun story. A strike three called. Go ahead, take first base.
It's a good plan. Luis Guillorme lines out. Only 3 pitches to get him this time as the bottom of the 8th comes to an end. 1-2-3 as we head to the 9th.
Sam McWilliams.
He's yet to make his major league debut. Although the Mets gave him a major league contract, and there's 4 pitches out of the strike zone to put. Slow chopper here, trying to start a double play. VR goes around the horn to Tovar to Hager for 2. In the dirt, strike 3. Bruce Maxwell, the new catcher for the Mets, throws him out. And the Mets win 8-3. The final score here in Port St. Lucie today. Sam McWilliams rebounded from a leadoff walk to pitch a scoreless inning after a double play and a strikeout. The Mets take care of business offensively today, and they pound away at Astros pitching.